And again, we've changed the configuration of the BoeBot. Now it has a very obvious, back away and see if I can get a better focus than when I move in. It has a very obvious protrusion to it. And what this is it's a Bluetooth module. So one thing that I want you to look at is look right about here, and you'll see that there's no light coming from that. So that means that the Bluetooth is not in use right now. And we've had a little bit of a lobotomy for our BoeBot. There are a bunch of resistors that I took out, so these IR detectors are no longer functioning because I didn't want to interfere with the Bluetooth until I read the documentation. And the other thing that I've done is I put a Bluetooth module on my computer here. Notice that there is no blue light. So I have a simple program loaded into the BoeBot which will allow me to control it. So let me give you a demo. First of all, let's see. We'll have to see if we have any rasterizing problems. So I have a program here. This is the basic, it's called the basic stamp software. And I've loaded the Bluetooth program in. And yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see that, unfortunately. There's a little Bluetooth emblem. It's the blue thing kind of in the middle of the screen that's probably all blurry right now because of this camera's soft focus. So what I can do is open up another window, go to the Bluetooth place, and now if we go in and look at the same place, we'll see very blurrily that it's green. And notice the blue light, and notice the bright green LED here. So right now we still have it hooked in via USB because that's the only way to load in a program. So I'm going to detach that, no wires, and now I'm going to activate the motors. And let's back off a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is press some keys here on my keyboard. So first I'm going to send it forward, 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 back, 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 right, right, whole bunch of rights, left, 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 left. Anyway, you get the idea. So at this point, and you can, well, actually you can't see anything on that. Now I can drive it right, 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 forward, 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 going backward now, going left. I'm going to make it go in a circle. Now I'm going to make it go the opposite way in the circle. Now I'm going to make it go kind of ziggy if I can. The only thing that I find with this is that I could see it sometimes too with the BoeBot with the LED sensors, that sometimes it would turn and the LEDs wouldn't fire, even though those statements come right together in the program. And so evidently what was happening was the processor was getting so overwhelmed with moving the motors and such that it was getting confused and was skipping over, or wasn't able to, I guess the program only, it's in a main loop which repeats so many times a second, and it wasn't able to finish the work of lighting up the LED before the next cycle came around. So this, as I showed you, I took out all the resistors that made the IR sensors work. So it has no object avoidance. I can drive it right into something and it's not going to complain. No LEDs are going to flash, so I have to be a little bit careful here. So essentially what I've made at this point is a very simple, underpowered Bluetooth radio-controlled car. So I think what they would use is they would use a higher baud rate for, and much better motors, and use much more powerful, or at least longer lasting batteries, like C or D cells. But essentially, this is the mechanics of a car, a radio-controlled car. So, and you can basically keep it going forever, but I think you get the point. And now I think I'm going to try some more experiments with radio-controlled BoeBot.